Hello friends and family of YouTube. Well, today I have a Freedom Express by Coachmen. It's a 192 RBS. Man, this is pretty sweet. If you're familiar with the Coachmen line, you know I'm about to show you something great. So stick around for a few minutes. Let's check it out. And I apologize for the wind if we get any wind noise, but hey, we'll be inside here in just a moment. There will not be any wind in there, I can promise you that. Well, this unit does come with 4 stabilizer jacks on the corners all the way around, and you've got easy access to your sewer hookups, which is right down below here. Got a 30 amp electrical service, and this is where you've also got your city water connect, your clean outs, your satellite. You can even take a shower right here while you're hooking everything up. And it is a dual axle with aluminum alloy wheels, and these are 14-inch tires. And you've also got us an awning. We've got a slide out on this side. You could add an awning to that if you wanted to add an awning over that. And hey, I always suggest that. That's not a bad thing to do. So anyway, going around the side here, got just a little bit of storage here. Let's see if this is unlocked and show you what's going on in the storage area here. It does have the magnetic holds too, where you can just take that door and stick it straight up there and let it hold up, and plenty of storage under there as well. All right, go ahead and close that. If not, I may forget. Anyway, going around the front side here, you've got enough room to put your 2 batteries. You got your spare tire mounted there, and the good of that is the more weight you can have on the front end, the more stable your ride is going to be, versus putting a lot of weight towards the rear of the RV. Anyway, you've got enough room for 2 batteries. You got your 2 propane tanks here. You've got an electric tongue jack, and this unit comes with a heated underbelly. I don't believe I've talked about that yet on here before. Anyway, you are pre-wired for solar. You can hook your solar right into that, and you've got an awning, and you've got two speakers outside here as well. Tell you what, we've got a 2-step entry, and let's go inside and check it out. But before we do, I do not want to forget, I want to show you here. This does have the aluminum cage construction. It's a model 192 RBS, got Asdel exterior siding, and we are here at Johnston RV Center today. And again, this does have a 2-step entry. Let's go inside here and see what's going on. All right, now we have seen this layout with quite a few of the competitors, but I'm going to tell you there are a few things I like better about this particular RV, and it's got a few little tweaks to the layout that some of the others do not have, and I'll show you all those as we go along here in the showing of this RV. I'm right beside the door here. And this is where you have your panel for all of your connections, you know, your lights, and plus you can also find out how much water you have in your holding tanks, your fresh water, etc. And right as you come through this entry door, I like that the bathroom is right here, easily accessible. And you can see that it does have a stand-up shower. That is not a tub shower, that is just a shower only. It's about 4 inches deep. And you can see that it does have a shower curtain. So, and it's pretty nice. I like the way it's set up here. The corner units will give you a little better shower as far as, you know, you're having more room is what I'm trying to come up with here. Anyway, you've got more room to move around in there, and they also gave you a little extra head space above so that if you're a little bit taller, you're not going to feel crammed in here. And they've also given you an area here with some extra storage. You can hang you a fresh towel there or your clothing. So when you get out of the shower, you've got that ready. And they do have a fan here above, but let me tell you something. If you are watching this video, all you've got to do is come to Johnston RV and tell them you want a free upgrade on this fan, and they will give you a free upgrade. So they're saving you quite a bit of money. Free upgrade. All you got to do is mention that you saw this video and they will give it to you. So how about that? All right, and they've also got a standard foot flush toilet in here, and you've got a sink with a cabinet down below here. And you've got quite a bit of room in there. You could put quite a few things. You could add a shelf in there. I would say you've got enough room to put probably 6 or 8 rolls of toilet paper, and like I say, you could add a shelf and put a few other things as well, maybe some towels or whatever. And you've got a good sized sink here, and they've got a little cabinet above here. It's got a mirror on it, and you can store plenty of stuff in here as well. And they did give you an outlet here also to where you could run your hair dryer, curling iron, or whatever. And let me show you while I've got this in place here. I like that this light switch, no matter which area of the RV you walk into, they've got this where, you know, if you come in a room and it's dark and you're fumbling around, you can easily find it, hit it, turn that switch on, get the light going, and I like that. Pretty nice. So something we're seeing on a few of these today. Anyway, right here again, there's the exit door, right, and we're still at the back of the RV. And I like that they've got the garbage can out in the open. I've had the garbage can under the cabinet before. It's a whole lot easier to just throw something right there. I like that they've got it out there for you. Also got a good size single bowl sink. You got it right here with plenty of lighting. Look how much lighting you've got, just natural lighting. And you've got plenty of countertop as well. You've got enough room here. You could put all kinds of kitchen gadgets and George Foreman grill back there. You could have a blender. You can have all kinds of stuff laid out on there. Anyway, you've got a 3-burner cooktop, and this top right here will fold back, but they leave it this way. That way you've got a little extra area to prep space or whatever you need. And this is an oven, so you've got a little bit of an area here where you can cook inside the oven. Let me show you this drawer. This is one of the popular things of this year. Everybody's loving these, including me. I love this extra storage they've got here, and this is one of the things that Coachmen is putting in their units, and I'm glad to see that they did it. Pretty sweet. All right, you got plenty of storage down below the sink as well, so you can put a few items down there. And let me go ahead and show you back here towards the bedroom. All right, now if you notice, you can get all the way around the bed. Look there, you can go all the way around the bed. There's nothing keeping you from making that bed up. I know to a lot of people that is very important. I'm bad about not making up the bed myself, but anyway, it is what it is. But you've got 2 foot of space right here beside the bed on each side of it. You've got a hookup for electricity there. You've also got a place where you can plug in your cell phone, charge it up. And you've got plenty of storage here beside the bed. Let me go ahead and get over here and open this door up and show you what we got going on. So you can hang you some clothes from up above there. And look how deep that is. Man, that's probably at least 30 inches deep, maybe 32. And I like that they gave you a mirror on there. That way you can see what you look like before you leave the house. And we've got plenty of storage up here as well. They got 3 cabinet doors up here. And I don't believe I mentioned it, but there is our TV. TV's got a DVD player system. I'm sorry, yeah, it's got a DVD player system. It's got a USB capable on here as well. So got that plugged into the TV, and there's also speakers built into the ceiling in here as well. And before I get away from it too far, I do want to mention right over the bed, they do have a vent here. To me, there's not a fan in it, it's just a vent. But you know, you could pay for an upgrade here and get you a fan installed, and they do make fans that not only will draw air out but also pull air in. And I tell you, that really feels nice on a cooler night, having that air blowing down onto the bed as you're trying to get you some sleep. It's about 60 degrees outside, and if you're doing some boondocking, man, that really comes in handy. But anyway, back to the TV area here. You got plenty of room for some storage right here, and you've also got electrical outlets and USB outlet. That way you can set your laptop or your cell phones up there, charge them up. And you've got an area here where you can put maybe some DVDs or you know, just anything you want to use that little extra storage space. And you've got a little storage space down below here in this little cabinet. And if you wanted a little more prep space, you could add a little table here that would fold out. But hey, there's plenty of prep space there as it is. And I don't think I showed you these drawers here, but they do have 3 drawers along the side here, so plenty of storage area there as well. But look how much room there is between this couch and this kitchen. That is probably more than 4 foot, and got a nice little fold out couch there, and this couch will fold down and make into a smaller bed, and that'd be a good place to put some kids. And you've got a little bit of storage up above as well. And I don't believe I showed it to you earlier, but look at here, we've got the refrigerator freezer combo right by the door, and it is away from the slide. But you know, the good of that is if you came in from outside and you wanted to get something out of the refrigerator, it's right there, easily accessible. Let me show you how large this refrigerator freezer is inside of here. You got plenty of room for storage. There's inside the freezer, and this is a gas or electric model. It will run on either one, and they've got you a light inside. A lot of these models do not. Let me rephrase. A lot of RVs do not have a light inside the refrigerator, so I'm glad to see that they did give you one. And I'll show you a little bit of storage over here beside the refrigerator freezer. And they've got the fire extinguisher right here beside the doorway in case you need it outside if your barbecue grill gets out of hand, or if you need it inside the RV here. Okay, I believe I mentioned it earlier that I'm over at Johnston RV, and this is in Decatur, Alabama, which is on the northern tip. And also we have, they've got one over in Coleman, Alabama also, which is not too far from here. But anyway, this is the no haggle price that they got set up on it right now. And I tell you what, I'll try to leave a link down below, and Mr. Johnston will give you an explanation of this lifetime warranty, so you can check that out, and he will explain that to you. But like I said, you can get you a free upgrade on this fan right here. All you've got to do is mention that you saw this video, and he will give you a free upgrade. So anyway, I like to give you the good and the bad of every RV that I show you, so let me go ahead and get to that now. Well, there is no perfect RV out there. I don't care how much money you spend, how many years you continue looking, at what all brands you look at. There is no perfect RV out there, but I hope to help you find the perfect one for you. So what I want to point out to you on this particular unit is I want to show you what I feel like is the good and the bad of this particular one. So, hey, let's go ahead and take a look. Well, I am not going to waste any time getting to this, because I think this is the greatest thing about it. If this slide was in, you've got plenty of room. Man, I tell you what, you could probably still do some ballroom dancing right here if you got a good partner. There is, this slide is only about 2 foot deep, and you've got somewhere between 4 and 5 foot of spread here, so you know as well as I do, you'd still have a good 3 foot to move around in here. So I love that. Tell you what else I love. Oh, and the good of that is you can still get to everything in here. There's nothing in this RV that would be blocked if that slide was in, with one exception. That plug right there and the thermostat on the wall. They should have mounted those over just another foot and everything would have been fine. So hey, if anybody from the factory is watching, take notes. Move those things over just a little bit. So there's one of the bad. But anyway, back to the kitchen here. There is a lot of prep space. I really like that. There's plenty of storage here. I didn't even show all the storage, but anyway, there's three drawers here. You got a couple of cabinets down below. Y'all remember seeing that cabinet drawer there, how much storage was in it. And there's storage beside the refrigerator freezer. The refrigerator freezer was huge. Man, I love when you've got plenty of storage. And I will say this unit is comparable to one of the more popular units that you see out there, whether it's the 2109DS of Rockwood, or whether you're talking about the 21 FBRS of Ultra-Lite. But I tell you what's a little bit better about this particular unit. It's lighter. This unit is lighter. It's just a tad bit smaller, but it's still got the same layout. It's still got the same functionality. You can still get to anything, everything in here. And if you're sitting at this couch, you've got a good view of that TV. If you're laying on that bed, you can rotate the TV a little bit and have a good view from the bed as well. As I pointed out earlier, this does have one of the fans in it that I am not crazy about. But as I mentioned earlier, Mr. Johnston said he will give you a free upgrade. All you have to do is mention that you saw this video and he will give it to you free and clear. So he's saving you about $200, so hats off to him. That's pretty cool. As far as something that I would change in here, I would change this to a fan. I would have a fan that would not only pull air but push air. So you can get a fan with a reverse on it. You can also get fans with a thermostat, and that would be a great place to have it, is right here, because not only could it push or pull air right over the bed as you sleep, but also through the kitchen here if you wanted to pull out some of those smells, odors, or some smoke if you're cooking in here. It does have a fan right over the it's a vent fan that's made for the kitchen there, and there's also of course that window there. But hey, you can never have enough breeze blowing through here, especially trying to maximize on the natural air that you can get through here. And just in case I didn't mention it earlier, I believe I did, but it never hurts to say it twice. It does have Asdel exterior siding, and if you're not familiar with that, that is a great product. And I'm glad to see that they have that on here. This also comes with a heated underbelly, so that helps keeps your holding tanks heated up in a fairly moderate, cooler climate. That way you don't have to worry about your tanks freezing up. Folks, I sure appreciate y'all spending some time with me today. Hey, if you hadn't hit the like and subscribe and that little bell on there that's right beside the subscribe, hey, I'd appreciate if y'all hit that for me and give me some thumbs up. Give me some comments. Let me know what you liked about this one or what you did not like about it. Folks, I sure appreciate y'all spending some time with me today. And again, there will be a link down below showing you the warranty that Johnston RV offers. So y'all check out his video. Thanks again, folks. Y'all have a great one. See y'all soon. Bye-bye.